Yeah, absolutely, Pontus. So there's three main areas of focus for Wyld at the moment. And the first one is on delivering product to our customers. As you know, we've built up a big, substantial backlog of orders, and we're going to start to ship product to our customers this month in September. So that's the first focus. Second focus is really on development. So we're going to continue the development of the 5G NB-IoT piece. At the moment, we support LoRaWAN as a technology to connect to satellites, but we're going to be introducing 5G NB-IoT. And the reason for that is really it doubles the size of the market we can address. And the third focus that's one of the next big steps is really to expand our commercialization. So, as you know, we've been focusing on the US, on Latin America, and a bit in the Middle East and Africa, but we've started a process of commercializing Wyld in Asia Pac, and we started a few weeks ago in Australia. But our real main focus on the commercialization is to build up that sales team and start to really generate some more substantial orders and start to deliver those products to our customers. It's going very well. So, as I said earlier, we are starting to deliver our terminals and modules in September in this month. So we'll start to ship against that order backlog this month. So that's an interesting question, and we need to take a step back to look at how we went through the design process. So one of the challenges that we faced earlier was availability of components. And so what we've done is we've actually designed our terminals and modules to availability of components. So with putting that practice in place, we're really in a good place to be able to deliver against those modules on a relatively short delivery cycle. Well, you can imagine that considering the solution that we're offering our customers is giving them the ability to connect their IoT devices in that 80% of the world's surface that's got no access to the internet. The majority of our customers are in verticals such as agriculture, oil and gas, utilities, the environment, and supply chain management, particularly in shipping. So those are the verticals that we're addressing. But the customers that we're addressing in those verticals are large, very large corporate businesses. If I can give you an idea, in agriculture, we've got a contract with Bayer, and we have already shipped product to Bayer, and we're looking to expand upon that order moving forward. And in the oil and gas space, it's companies like Chevron, ConocoPhillips. These are very large organizations that have a problem that they need to solve, and they can solve it with Wyld Connect. And if you look at utility sectors, companies like DEWA, the Dubai Electricity Water Authority, they're looking to connect a lot of their assets, whether they're looking at monitoring water or electricity. They have assets in that 80% of the world's surface that needs connectivity. But I think moving forward, we're going to see a lot more business coming out of the supply chain area. And that's mainly in shipping. And so we're expecting to see a lot of business coming out of the supply chain area moving forward. But that gives you an idea of the type of customers we're dealing with and the verticals that we're actually working in. Absolutely, yes. That's the reason and the rationale for putting the fundraise that we just established a few weeks ago together. Yeah, absolutely. So there's three components to the capital raise. And the first component was a directed issue, and we received 15 million krona from the direct issue, and that's with three companies, two institutional investors in Sweden and a high net worth individual in the UK. But what we did is we also balanced off that direct issue by actually securing a 15 million kroner loan. And the rationale for that was to ensure that we didn't actually increase the dilutive effect of the directed issue. So we've created a balanced fundraise. But I think what's really important behind the fundraise, and this is the third component, is that we're actually offering all of our shareholders, people that have shares in Wyld Networks as of the 4th of September, free warrants. Now, that's really to sort of ensure that the shareholders also feel rewarded as part of this deal that we're doing. So overall, we believe this to be a very good deal. And if you consider the discount that we negotiated in the directed issue, that the discount was 10%. Now, if you go to the market and have a look at other raises, the dilutive effect has been a lot larger than the 10%. So if we look at it, we've put a balanced deal together, 15 million directed issue with a relatively low discount. We've balanced that off with a 15 million SEK loan to reduce the dilutive effect. And we're really sort of offering and rewarding our existing shareholders with free warrants that they can exercise in two tranches. There'll be a TO4 program for warrants, and there'll be a TO5 program for warrants. The TO4 program will be in April next year, and the TO5 program will be in December. And those free of charge warrants during those warrant processes will actually offer the people that hold those warrants a 30% discount. So we believe the whole package is very attractive and a very good deal for Wyld moving forward.